got a brand new update in Theme Park Tycoon 2 that adds an absolute ton of things, such as new roller coasters, new materials, and so much more. So today we're going to be checking them all out and seeing what they're actually like. Make sure you keep on watching because some of these updates are really cool and actually game-changing. So, well, let's just get right into it. So here we are with the first new thing of this update, and that is a brand new kids coaster. It's a really interesting model, to be honest. It's kind of modeled after like a killer whale or something, I think. And I mean, the model looks absolutely insane, but I'm not sure about the killer whale, because I'd like you guys to actually comment down below what areas this would fit in, except from like a sea sort of area. It almost kind of reminds me of the 𝗬𝗏𝗀𝗀 coaster at Alton Towers, you know? But still, it is a really nice model. I think it would be a little bit better if we got some other models in the game, which might be coming in the future, you know, I'm not sure. But if we got some alternatives to this kind of killer whale sort of skin on it, you know, I think it would be really cool. Plus, the track is also really nice right here. You can see we've got these like lift motors, you know, drive tires. Except from that, there's nothing too special about this ride, but it is still a really, really cool ride and a nice upgrade from the kids coaster, even if it is a little, you know, theme specific. But that's not the only new coaster added in this update, because we also have the brand new motorcycle coaster. Now, this is something that I really did not see coming, but I'm glad we got it. Now, there's not many of these motorcycle coasters in the real world, but it is still a really cool coaster. And as you can see, the modeling is just insane. One of the best models in the game for sure. This is insane looking. It almost doesn't even look like Roblox, except from the Roblox avatar at this point. I mean, even taking a look under right here, you can see just how much detail there is just even on this. It also features a new launch that we haven't really seen in the game before, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, we've seen these two fins right here, but it's going down the middle of the track, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, if we just give this a little bit of a ride right here, I love how the avatar sits like this, you know. We haven't really seen this on a coaster before. But I mean, it's a pretty nice coaster, especially as my limbs explode into multiple different pieces. So yeah, I'm really excited about this coaster. It is a pretty cool coaster. And again, the modeling is just like nothing we've seen in this game before. It's absolutely amazing. Moving on to probably one of the biggest new things of this update is the brand new material. This is something we've been asking for so long, I honestly can't even remember when we started asking for it. And 𝗫𝗫 has definitely delivered. Look at all these brand new models we've gotten right here. They are all super nice. I absolutely love these. Some of them are maybe a little bit specific, and I don't really see them being used too much, but at the same time, it's good to add those specific things, because it's often those specific things that we just don't have in the game and can't really easily create without spending hours and hours. So for example, this like cracked lava sort of figure right here, this is something that would take hours and hours if you really wanted to do properly, whereas now we just have a lovely texture for it. But if we actually just go through every single new material right here, we've gotten rock rough, ground, asphalt, snow, pavement, mud, leafy grass, sandstone, limestone, salt, glacier, basalt, and finally cracked lava. Now, I've given these all their own little colors, you know, to make them look as nice as possible right here, although of course these can be colored to whatever you want. If for some reason you want bright green lava, well, you can have bright green lava. Now you can make Razor in this game. But that's all for the new materials for now. They are really, really cool, and I absolutely love them. And now for probably the last bigger part of this update. We can now resize more things, which is great to hear, because of course the resize tool is absolutely amazing, although it was kind of limited. Now, I didn't really write down everything that could have been resized before, so I'm not exactly sure which ones have been added this update, but from what I can remember, this lantern was not able to be resized, so let's just hope so. So now if I get this lantern right here, I can drag it up and resize it like so. And something that you might have actually noticed right there as I'm placing that is a new outline feature. This is especially noticeable when you're placing down something like a roller coaster right here. You can see that it now has a very nice white outline around it. Now, I'm really happy about this feature because sometimes it was actually kind of hard to see what you were doing, because if you don't remember before, it was kind of like a ghost image before where everything was just white. So for example, if you were building something in a white room, it was really hard to see, you know. Whereas now it has a nice white outline around it and a nice blue outline for the last piece that you've built. Now, that's most of the updates for the actual PC players and, well, all players in general. But there is some new stuff for tablet players, which you're probably very excited about, because 𝗫𝗫 basically hasn't updated the tablet version in so long. The first thing is when you're in build mode on a touchscreen, two camera modes are now supported, which is the default overhead camera and the character camera. So basically now you can actually play the game a little bit more like PC players and play in your character rather than only being able to play above like you could in 𝗬𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀. Now, I would actually be kind of interested to see this also come over to the PC version, the overhead camera. I don't see why it couldn't actually be added right here, to be honest. We have it in the coaster builder, and although I'm not sure I would personally use it, it would be very helpful if you're building like a very tall skyscraper, because then you don't have to like zoom your camera all the way out, or you don't have to like, you know, jump all the way up and do all this sort of fancy stuff. He's also made some changes with the camera on tablet version when you're moving some stuff around. But that's mostly everything for this update right here. There is of course some new icons that he's updated and other small changes, although if you're very interested in seeing those for some reason, you can see those on the changelog in the game and up on the screen. I'll put them up on the screen, don't worry guys. But that's everything for today guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Here's all the lovely members on the screen guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. But if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I next upload, which is like 2 times a week at this point. But except for that guys, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day and I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye.